Hello guys, it is Gated Theories here, and with Riverdale Season 5 airing currently, there is a lot of hope for this brand new time jump the show is about to take. And with the fact that last week's episode, the Preppy murders, basically tied up everything in the show, including the whole Archie and Veronica situation, Fred Andrews' death, Charles and Chick, and Jellybean's weird VHS tapes, there basically isn't much left for Riverdale to do apart from graduation before this massive time jump. Now, if you've been keeping up with this show throughout 2020, you will know that the end of Season 4 was initially not the end. In fact, the first 3 episodes of Season 5 were initially meant to be the finale episodes of Season 4, which is why currently they kind of feel out of place in this new season. So we have already had the first 2, and now graduation is the final one, which is coming out very soon, and then the highly anticipated time jump is happening in the 4th episode on the 10th of February in the US on the CW, and 11th of February in the UK on Netflix, and Season 5 will officially begin, as this episode was meant to be the first one if the pandemic hadn't happened. So, since there is still so much mystery about what this time jump consists of, I thought today we'd go through everything we know about this time jump and see whether we can piece together any future events in the town. But before we go any further, please make sure that you've clicked that red subscribe button down below and have your notifications turned on so that you get notified every time we make a brand new video. So, the creator of Riverdale confirmed the show's 5th installment would include a time jump into the future. He said to Entertainment Tonight, "Since all of our characters would be going to different colleges, my instinct has been to leapfrog over 4 years and kind of pick up with everyone there. The time jump will push the Riverdale world 7 years into the future, so clearly a lot is going to change and we're going to need some catch up as to what happened in those 7 years. The CW described the time jump as, "We will redock our gang as young adults, all returning to Riverdale to escape their troubled pasts. And life and romance will only be more complicated now they're in their 20s. With this, fans have been speculating ever since it was announced what this time jump has in store for us all, and lots of the cast members of Riverdale have revealed what their character has been up to during these 7 years. The first cast member to comment was Vanessa Morgan, who plays Tony Topaz. She revealed on Instagram that her real-life pregnancy was written into her character's storyline. So it looks like Cheryl and Tony might be having a future child. Seriously, a lot can happen in 7 years. However, nothing else has really been said concerning them or the Blossom family, so we'll just have to wait and see. Let's move on to Camila Mendez's character, Veronica, and she has probably had the biggest change to her character out of the rest of the cast. Not in personality-wise, but in who she's hanging around with. Firstly, it was revealed that Hermione Lodge isn't going to appear anymore in the show, as Marisol Nichols has revealed she has left the show, and her character basically did get a send-off in the last episode of Riverdale when she divorced Hiram. However, Hiram will still be in the show, and he's going to have a big part in Season 5, but more on that later, but Veronica's sister is still yet to be confirmed whether she'll be in it. Anyway, that isn't the huge change. Instead, Veronica will actually have a husband, but it won't be Archie or Reggie. Sorry Archie fans, but the show has been hinting for a while that Veronica and Archie are over, and literally in the last few episodes it was basically confirmed. Her new love interest is Chad Gecko, played by Chris Mason, and he is reportedly a controlling and jealous man who works on Wall Street and, as an alpha dog, becomes particularly threatened by her friendship with her ex-boyfriend Archie. He apparently will appear in the first episode of the time jump, episode 4. However, luckily KJ Apa has revealed in an interview with ET about how Archie is going to react with Veronica's new husband, Chad, and how the two will get along. He said, "I feel like Archie has seen guys like this before, and it's not surprising to him at all. He just handles it with so much grace. Archie knows exactly what is going on and what this guy's deal is. So who knows how long Chad and Veronica will last, and maybe there is a slight bit of hope for Archie and Veronica." Speaking of Archie, let's discuss the potential couples of this new season. Nothing has really been confirmed about Cheryl and Tony, but since the baby is being implemented into the show, I reckon we all know they're staying together, thankfully. However, as for the main four, nothing has really been revealed apart from Veronica's new husband. We don't know what is happening with Betty and Jughead, and we may get some more information in the next few episodes as everyone begins finding out what happened between Betty and Archie. But we also don't know whether anything in the time jump did happen with Betty and Archie again. However, KJ Apa has said in an interview, try to forget about the relationship endgames because a lot is happening in the season that might change people's minds. So who knows what relationships will be in the future of the show. Maybe none of the ones that we've been used to will still be the same. Speaking of Betty though, her character seems to be doing pretty well after these 7 years. Lily Reinhart told Stephen Colbert that Betty becomes an FBI trainee, and it looks like Lily is very excited about this time jump and where Betty is heading. She said on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, we're actually doing a 7-year time jump into the future, so we're not going to be teenagers anymore. I'm psyched about it. I think it'll be nice to play an adult. She also revealed that now all of the cast are playing their characters much closer to their real ages. Lily says that now her character Betty is actually a year older than her age in real life, which would make Betty 25 after this time jump. However, it may be looking great for Betty, but what about Jughead, since there's still no confirmation that Bughead will still be a thing after the 7-year time jump, and Season 4 emphasised Jughead's character a lot. It looked like he was going places. However, KJ Apa has revealed a lot about Cole Sprouse' character, and unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's done as well as his fellow characters. KJ revealed Jughead becomes an author and a somewhat homeless drunk. He said, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but technically I'm right. So it looks like we'll have to find out where Jughead's character goes without FP Jones. Unfortunately, Skeet Ulrich did reveal he is leaving the show, and unlike Hermione, we don't have a reason yet as to why the character isn't returning. Could something tragic have happened to FP, and maybe that's why Jughead didn't succeed as well? We'll have to wait and see. Although I do reckon Jellybean will return in the time jump just because of the effort she went into making sure Jughead didn't go to Stonewall Prep with the VHSs. As for Alice Cooper though, well, we're still not sure yet. But on a brighter note, Cole Sprouse does get to play his actual age, and he said on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon that the show has a big time jump, expect things to change. So clearly, Jughead's character will be very different from the more confident crime-solving author we've all gotten used to. But it seems to be KJ Apa's character, Archie Andrews, who is going to change the most, as he apparently is the one who calls the gang back together after this long time period. KJ confirmed when speaking with TV Line that Archie joins the army after graduation. He said the time jump has helped Archie become more mature by saying, I feel like he's more mature now and he's better at making decisions in his health, and I feel like he's very much more of a man now. Apa also revealed Archie returns to Riverdale after he learns what Hiram Lodge has done to the town. He says, we learn everyone kind of went their separate ways. Archie enlisted in the army after graduation, and when he returns after all that time in the army, he discovers the town is on the verge of becoming a ghost town thanks to Hiram. So he wrangles the whole team in and they figure out ways to revive the town. Apparently, this will all happen on the 4th episode when the time jump has first happened, when Archie will call everyone back into the town, and that first episode is being named Chapter 80 Purgatory, and we do have a little bit of information about what that episode might hold, and the poster shows a picture of Archie in the army while Veronica, Betty and Jughead are at some sort of graveyard. And if you want to find out more about what that might mean for the character Archie, I've linked a video down below in the description, or you can go and click the card right up there. And we've had lots of clues that Riverdale has become quite a spooky place again, with the Season 5 poster being dropped on Instagram showing a ghostly hand coming out of the lake. But if you want to find out more on that, click this video by clicking the card up there, or there'll be a link down below in the description. So it finally looks like Hiram will eventually be the main bad guy once and for all, and not be shadowed by the Black Hood or the Gargoyle King. Although I really do hope after Season 5 that's the end of it, because really, it's getting very repetitive now. But the big question is, how is the reunited gang going to take back the town of Riverdale after the 7-year time jump? Well, Apa shared the best way the characters can revive the town is through Riverdale High. He revealed in a separate interview that the characters will even become the teachers at the school, which does explain an Instagram video Roberto, the creator of Riverdale, posted on Christmas Eve, which showed Betty, Jughead and Archie returning back to Riverdale High after the 7-year time jump. I mean, we always knew these characters would end up ruling this school. I mean, they kind of already have been over the past 4 years, and they can't be any worse than Mr. Honey. However, it does look like this reviving of the town is going to get pretty dramatic. Apa even said in another interview, we're raiding this place, we've got lots of guns. So clearly, something big is happening in the town. But if this all seems too much of a change for you guys, don't worry, because apparently the time jump hasn't changed the premise of the show that we've all grown to love. KJ Apa said, "I feel like this is the kind of thing the show needed to kind of freshen up all of the characters." He promised the show will still be the same at its core even with the big time jump, and said although there is a certain level of maturity of the characters now, it is still truly Riverdale. There's still a lot of drama, but at the end of the day, it's not like it has aged up the show by any means. So it looks like we've got nothing to worry about and can just be very excited for what this time jump brings. But it's not just the main characters we have to focus on after this time jump, as some more characters have been confirmed, new ones, and maybe even some returning ones. Firstly, we have Erin Westbrook has joined the cast of Riverdale as a new series regular. She will play Tabitha Tate, the granddaughter of Pop Tate and former owner of the town's diner. Tabitha is ambitious and entrepreneurial and has came to Riverdale to take over Pop's chocolate shop in the hopes of franchising the iconic diner. Of course, this most likely means she will have to face Veronica, the current owner of the establishment. I honestly cannot wait for this new character, as she seems like a great addition, but I really hope this doesn't mean that it's the end of the iconic Pop Tate, because I don't think I could deal with that. And finally, Ashley Murray might be popping up in Riverdale once again. Ashley, of course, played Josie McCoy, who left the town to go on tour with her father, and later became a regular on the spin-off show Katie Keene. It seems that Josie is returning, as Roberto shared an image of Ashley on Instagram for her birthday, hinting that a big reunion could be coming soon. And there's been many reports of the original cast of Josie and the Pussycats all returning, so who knows how many Riverdale classics might be coming back after this time jump. But anyway guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure that you smash that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tell us down in the comment section down below what you're excited for from this time jump, and any other theories or ideas you might have about what this time jump might mean for the whole cast and characters of Riverdale. And as always, we've been here and Gate of Theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.